Alright, hello everybody. This is Raul Lucario here, and welcome back to another episode of Batman Arkham Knight. Now, in the last episode, we found out that Scarecrow was planning on nuking Gotham City with a giant fear bomb or something like that. And basically we just have to stop it. So, we also have found out, too, a couple of other things. We found out that there is a serial murderer hanging bodies up, and they seem to be heavily bandaged, so we're going to find out what is going on with that. Then we found out, too, that there are a bunch of missing firemen from the FDGC, so we have to save, I think... Oh, it says about 20 of them, I think? I think it's about 20. And then, of course, what would an Arkham game be without a visit from our good old pal Edward Nygma? Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna go after the main story right now.
I'm heading to the clock tower to see what Oracle's found on Scarecrow's toxin.
Yeah, so we have.
It's good news, sir.
So we have to go meet up with Oracle in order to discuss the fear toxin. But yeah, Edward Nygma is going to be a big pain in the butt. Unfortunately, as he always is. He always is a pain in the butt, but it's always satisfying to take him down. I don't think...
Good evening, Mr. Wayne. I hope the car is performing to your high expectations.
Actually, Lucius, she's a little sluggish.
I had a feeling you'd say something like that. Give me a few moments, and I'll bring the afterburner function online.
Thanks, Lucius. It was good of you to stay behind.
You want to thank me, Mr. Wayne? Just try not to hurtle off the road. I should have some more upgrades ready soon.
Alright. Well, as I was trying to say, I don't think that the Riddler will be as annoying as he is in Arkham City, but...
I have messages for you all.
Oh, hello.
Who stayed behind to pick the still warm flesh from Gotham's bones.
That's not really important. So yes, we have the afterburner, which allows us to go fast, but we have a meter in order to make sure that we don't get too fast, I guess? I don't know. So let's go ahead and get out of the Batmobile and head up, 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 up. Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot there's slightly different controls for going into detective mode. That's... I don't know. I just got through playing through the entirety of Arkham City on my own. I didn't record it because I just... That was kind of like a me game sort of thing, so... in that game it was like L1 to do detective mode, but because L1's to trigger the Batmobile, now it's up on the D-pad. But... Which I have to say... is a bit annoying compared, but I mean it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, this is Oracle's room. Pretty sweet. You get to see that it has a working clock tower and stuff. Weird bookcase with some sort of really bizarre trophy on it. And yeah, books. You know what you'd expect to find on a bookshelf. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and we can look at all this stuff later. Nothing really too interesting in here right now anyway. So it said I needed to go into detective mode, but as for what? Ah, of course. What would Batman be without his decapitating William Shakespeare in order to activate a switch?
Identity confirmed.
Yeah, this is... I love this. This is the secret Batcave. Or Batcomputer, I guess. A little disappointing we didn't get to see the actual Batcave outside of a challenge map, but... Ooh.
Do I come in the Batcave, start messing with all your stuff?
You've managed to reduce the compound to its core elements.
But there's nothing in there that we can trace.
What if we'd been looking at this the wrong way? Instead of searching for the toxin, what if we focus on the manufacturing process?
Why didn't I see this? The reaction emits a unique radiation spike.
Run a scan of the city for this energy signature. It will show where Scarecrow is creating his fear toxin.
It'll take a few hours to bring the satellites into position.
We don't have enough time. I'll repurpose the antenna at the movie studios.
Bruce, I spoke to Dad. I hate lying to him. He'd kill me if he knew I was still in the city. He still blames himself for this.
We'll stop Scarecrow.
He didn't, like, address what she said, though. She was talking about how she felt guilty, and he's just like, we'll stop Scarecrow. Like, okay.
Jim, we've got a way to find out where Crane's working from.
Thank God. What can I do?
Get your men ready. Soon as we've got a location, I'll let you know.
All right.
Alright, now where do we... Oh, we have to go to the movie studios.
Control it to Falcon 5. I'm seeing a riot in progress. Cauldron District.
Alright, let's big fly over there. So, this is probably my second favorite game in the Arkham games that I played. I played 4 out of the 5. Well, at least I've played all 5 of them, but not to a full extent. Surprisingly, I have not played Arkham Origins. The 4th one that I'm speaking of is slightly lesser known one for the 3DS called Origins Blackgate, which takes place slightly after the events of Arkham Origins, like about 3 months over.
Asylum, but I will show you no such mercy.
It's not really mercy, but okay. Go ahead and attach that thing.
It's confirmed. Rider spotted in the cauldron. Falcon 5 out.
The generator's damaged. I need to bypass it and power the antenna directly.
Hello again, Mr. Wayne. How can I help you this time?
Is the power winch ready for deployment?
It's 100% functional. Though no guarantees if you're intending to pull that car of yours up the side of a building.
You read my mind.
It's in the job description, Mr. Wayne. Batwing's on its way.
Yes, sir. Alright, let's go ahead and collect the power winch. One thing I've always loved about the Arkham games is that if you get an upgrade in the previous game, generally you'll still have it in the next game. Unless it's something that's like story based or whatever, or they didn't include it in the game at all. I like that. Like the grapnel boost. I like that it's not oh, Batwing. It's not just like, oh, you have to earn everything that you already earned in the last game again. Here she comes, floating down. The power winch pulls down obstacles and moves heavy obstructions, delivers high-powered AC electrical energy supply.
How do you plan on getting the car onto the roof?
I'll improvise.
The winch needs a secure anchor point to function. Once it's attached, just hit reverse. And please be careful with the car, Mr. Wayne. She's one of a kind.
Yeah, okay. Batman's not gonna have a backup for this car. Okay. Alright, let's see. Oh, Alright. Let me just back up a bit. Alright, now we got to zoom. Oh, pull up. Alright, here we go. I need to pull this up a bit. Sorry, Gotham Architects, but I need this more than you do. Yeet. Alright, there we go. It really does puzzle me, though, that somehow Rocksteady never made the Batcave like a pivotal part of the Arkham games. The only one to do that was WB, and even then it was a primitive Batcave because Batman was in a primitive state, so you didn't get to see like the giant dinosaur, the big penny, things like that. So I don't really know why they never made it a more pivotal part of the game, but Oh, sorry, Johnny. Yeah, it's kind of a shame, really. I mean, like you can visit it in a challenge map, but even then, it's obviously a little smaller than it would have been if it was a main part of the game, and you have to fight a bunch of goons in it the entire time. All right, rev the engine. Let's see. Ooh. Antenna is powered.
Oracle, I've restored power to the radio antenna.
Great. I'm connecting now. I was just talking to Robin. I think you should too.
Bruce, you need me out there. We can find Scarecrow faster together.
What you're working on is more important, Tim.
Can wait one night. Let me help.
I've got this under control.
Okay. Listen, try checking in once in a while. We're partners, remember?
He just wants to help, you know.
Is the antenna ready?
Yeah, but we're going to need a microwave tower to triangulate Scarecrow's location. There's one at Falcone Shipping in the Cauldron. I've marked it on your map.
Thanks, Oracle.
Alright. You ever think about how, at least in this game, that Batman cares more about protecting them than they do about protecting him? Because think about it, those video signals could be hacked, and they're still calling him Bruce, but like he calls Oracle all the time. He doesn't call Robin Tim all the time, but he always calls Oracle because he knows that she wouldn't be able to defend herself if they found out who she was. Whereas like if Robin or Nightwing were to be found out, it would be different.
Scarecrow's men are guarding the antenna. I need to evaluate the threat and plan my attack.
Like we haven't
Five
been.
soldiers, all armed. If I alert them, they'll kill the hostage.
Like we haven't done this already.
If I can separate them, they'll be easier to take down.
The song and dance, man. The song and dance. Alright, so I have to just throw a batarang.
Hey, hear that? Someone's out there. You two, go take a look. The door stays locked. I'm taking no chances.
This is a tactic that I almost never use, to be honest. In the arcade, I don't know why, I just don't really find it that useful to lure enemies into other locations. Or if I do it, I usually do it in another way, because the thing is, you will never be able to do this in game. Like, okay, you can do it, but it's not gonna have nearly the range as it does in this tutorial, at least what I find. So don't rely on the batarang as a way to lure people.
Soldiers inside. They think they're safe if they stick together.
And I'm guessing they're not.
Lucius, I've got a hostage situation. 3 gunmen. I need to take them all out before they can react. Is it ready?
Flexible plates over an MR fluid armor layer. You'll move faster, hit harder, and look scarier while doing so.
Send it, Lucius. Now.
Already airborne, Mr. Wayne.
Ooh, what could it be? Of course. Suit up time. There it is. There's the suit you'll be playing in for the rest of the game. Let's get it all locked and loaded. Mechanizes up. One thing I like about the Arkham games is that, well, I mean, I guess I should say about the suit design. One thing I like about the suit design is that you have different sizes on the utility belt. Because he has like a bunch of different size gadgets, but when you have the utility belt and it all looks the same size, it's kind of weird if you think about it. Like, you're telling me that batarangs can fit in the same slot as grapnel guns do?
Well,
Or as
Mr.
like...
Wayne, let me walk you through it.
Alright.
The outer and inner layers of the bodysuit are made of a titanium dip tri-weave. It's between those layers where things get interesting.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
Tech MR fluid hardens in response to impact. With this kind of shock absorption, you'll be able to put more force into your counterattacks. The liquid armor's more flexible than the fibers you're accustomed to as well. You can use that increased maneuverability to take out multiple foes in quick succession. The suit's compatible with the Batmobile's electromagnetic eject mechanism too. You'll fly out of that thing like a bullet from a railgun. Speaking of which, the new grapnel launcher will pull you skyward just as fast. Don't worry, Mr. Wayne. That suit can take the G's.
Yes, sir.
How's it feel, Mr. Wayne? I've activated the AR training program should you want to run diagnostics, or just break it in.
Yeah, you can do these if you want, and they're good to do because they give you some Wayne upgrade points, but I'm not going to do them because you can do these at any time. You don't have to do them now, and if I ever am in the need for upgrade points, which, trust me, I will not be, I'll do them, but I will never be in that dire need of upgrade points to do the AR challenges. Oh, and also I should mention, obviously, all of those, like, things, like the better counterattacks, the thing that we're about to do right now, and the Batmobile, like, super launch, or whatever you want to call it. It's not just limited to this suit. The suit is just more so a way to kind of introduce those mechanics, but if you wanted to, like, obviously wear a different suit, you'll still have all of those abilities. I mean...
3 gunmen, 1 hostage. Time to put this suit to the test.
Thank you. I was just saying that,
The new suit is faster
I mean, it's
and
kind of
more
obvious,
mobile.
but...
By getting close without being detected, I can get the jump on them, and in the panic, take down all 3 before they know what's hit them.
I figured I should just let you guys know that, because it was something that I was thinking about when I was about to equip a new suit. I was like, am I still going to have these? Because keep in mind, when I first equipped the new suit, it was at the start. Alright, so Fear Multi-Takedown. This thing is nuts, okay? You will rely on this heavily. This is one of the greatest abilities. Do keep in mind, though, that you have a long window of attack, but keep in mind that they can still hit you. It's incredibly slow motion, but they can still hit you.
Help me.
I'm trying. Hello. Oh, okay, there we go.
You said you were quick, but I never saw anyone take down 3 armed guys like that. Unbelievable.
You're safe now. I'll send someone to pick you up.
Thank you. You tell me you're gonna find Scarecrow. That son of a bitch needs to be stopped.
Yes, sir. Yes, he does. Alright, let me just go ahead and attach the conveniently bat-shaped, range amplifier, or whatever you want to call it, onto this thing.
Oracle, I've attached the uplink to the microwave tower.
Perfect. I made an anonymous call to GCPD. They're gonna send someone to pick up the hostage. Come on, connect. Love the suit, by the way. Okay, both towers are fully online.
Time to find Scarecrow.
Alright. Time to find Scarecrow. Oh. Yep, just gonna yeet a remote battering up in the sky.
I need to use both antennas to identify the micro and radio wave frequencies across Gotham. If I can find both frequencies at the same location, I'll know where Scarecrow is manufacturing his toxin.
I almost wish that the map in the game was like this, because I love this shot. Not gray, though. Although, I guess, so you just spin these around with each stick. But I'll just save you the trouble. Just point them both there.
The radio and microwave frequencies point to Ace Chemicals. That's where Scarecrow's producing the toxin.
Jim, I've traced the fear toxin to Ace Chemicals. That's where we'll find Scarecrow.
Impossible. I've had a team there ever since the evacuation started, just like you asked.
Crane must have bought them off. Or worse.
I'm in the area. I'll round up my guys and head over.
Hold off until I get there, Jim. I'm on my way.
Ooh, we have a second level. Just spam X 3 times. Honestly, I would spam X anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But alright, on our way. So we're gonna head to the largest chemical manufacturing plant in Gotham City, obviously wouldn't have been a dead giveaway for a man who's wanting to threat Gotham with the chemical bomb. Yeah, we're not gonna read too much into that. It gives us an excuse though to try out the new suit, and you can see how it works. We've obviously got a lot more gliding control. We get to move through the sky a lot faster than we could before. And trust me, we can upgrade that to become even faster, even higher, and it's just gonna be nuts. But yeah, I will say that Batman has never controlled better than in this game, in terms of the Arkham games. In Arkham City, you controlled really well, but you just move so fast in this game. It's nuts. But once I find a decent checkpoint, I will change the suit, because I did buy the season pass and have all the DLC suits, so. Oh, hello.
Any word from inside?
Nothing. We think there's a skeleton crew left in there, but they're not responding and the facility's locked down.
If they're still alive, I'll find them. They should be able to tell us what Scarecrow's up to.
What the hell?
Come on, let's go! Come on, move! 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 Take cover!
Time to die, old man. In death, he has nothing left to fear. Keep him away from Ace Chemicals. Your vengeance will come.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
This ends tonight.
Sir, it will. Wait, so the guy in the helicopter couldn't shoot his machine guns at Batman, but yet those guys could shoot their machine guns at Batman.
Stay here, and I'll go find out.
Alright, now I think most of us know who this is, but if you don't know, who is that guy? If you don't know who his true identity is, take your guesses and leave them in the comments below. I'll be interested. So, we now have to rescue the missing workers at Ace Chemicals and get information on Scarecrow and not get utterly obliterated by those tanks. Yes, sir.
Oracle, whoever this guy is, he's assembled an army. I need a name.
Alright, we've got something here from a Black Ops team operating in Venezuela. They discovered a hidden training facility housing soldiers bearing the same insignia. There's nothing but speculation on their commander, though. The only thing sources agree on is his name. The Arkham Knight.
The Arkham Knight. Hack into their comms. I need to know what they're planning.
Anything else?
There's a crew of Ace Chemicals workers left on site. They'll be able to help us track down Scarecrow and locate his bomb. I need to find them.
Each worker will be carrying a unique ID chip.
If I can access their personnel records, I'll be able to track them.
There's a security terminal in a booth near your location. Try there.
I want to see if this thing blips out or if it actually just continues flying. Alright, it does lower down. That's good. Good work, Rocksteady. I don't know what I'm doing. Are you...
There are 5 soldiers, each one armed and dangerous. Before I can access that terminal, I'll need to take them down.
Listen up! Scarecrow tells me the reaction is nearly complete. Final evacuation of this facility will begin in T-minus 30 minutes.
Okay, that's a new thing too. There are these special upward vents that you can also grapple up, and usually they'll lead onto a vantage point. This one doesn't, but usually they'll be along the side of a wall, and Batman will automatically grapple to the nearest vantage point when you do that, but it's just a nice quick way to travel up and down. I didn't go into detective mode. That could have honestly been a mistake.
Could be heading this way. Maybe we can have some fun and be the ones who kill him. When phase 2 starts, that's when it gets interesting. Gotham's never gonna recover from this.
Oh, one thing I should mention is that in Arkham City you could do this thing called a double takedown. You can still do that, but it's going to be considered part of the Fear multi-takedown. So just keep that in mind.
Station just a little too close to the blast site. I mean, those guys underground are not made. Us, it's gonna take a lot more than a gas mask to keep us safe.
See, double Fear takedown. And you can only...
to access the terminal.
And you have to charge that up, by the way. The way that you charge it up is by doing a silent takedown that is unnoticed. So every time that you do the Fear multi-takedown, you have to then do a silent takedown that gets unnoticed for it to charge up. Or I think if you get out of the combat scenario and go into another combat scenario, you'll be able to do it. Alright, now I can access the terminal. Now I'm done speaking.
Let's see if Oracle was right. Data connection active. Data decrypting. Someone needs to upgrade their security protocols. Oracle, I've got the ID codes. If I reach a high vantage point, I can use the bat scanner to locate the workers.
Okay, I've marked the tallest structure in the area on your map. Try not to fall.
Alright, hold on. Wayne text screen. Use the Wayne text screen on your... to upgrade. This is your upgrade screen. So, we have different areas of upgradability. Gadget tech, gadget skills, bat suit, Batmobile weapons, Batmobile, and combat. This means nothing. Alright, so Batsuit, this is where you're going to be able to do things like upgrade your ballistic and physical armor protection, get different physical attacks, increase your bat grapnel. This is your grapnel takedown, so whenever you do, like, whenever you grapple near somebody, you can take them down like that. And then this is the Fear multi-takedown. Now, I should have mentioned that before as well. Your Fear multi-takedown only is activatable on a maximum of 3 individuals. I don't know if that counts. I don't know if you do a double takedown if that counts as 1. But it's for a maximum of 3 people, so it probably counts as 2. So, anyway, you can actually upgrade to a max of 5 for the Fear multi-takedown. And trust me, you are going to want to do this. This is going to be a very, very big thing. You are going to want to do that. Now, at the moment, we only have 2 upgrade points, and I'm going to kind of just go through and see what I have to upgrade, what I want to upgrade. Although I guarantee you it will probably end up being one of these, but just to give you guys kind of an overview as to what you can upgrade as well. Alright, gadget skills. This is where you can upgrade how you use your gadgets. For example, now there are a lot of chains of certain gadgets that you can use in the air, how many gadgets you can use in the air. This is a new thing. So for example, if you're gliding in on an enemy, you can throw a batarang at them, you can shoot explosive gel at them, or you can grapnel kick them, I guess. I have never ever found a use for these. I mean, I always buy the upgrades because I'm a completionist in terms of like the story, but I never really found much use for them. I mean, it's nice to have, but then you can also upgrade how many batarangs you have to throw at once, your back claw disarm, the stun duration for batarangs, the amount of damage that batarangs inflict, and the remote controlled reverse batarang. Nothing really too important there, to be honest. Honestly, I would wait to upgrade that until you upgrade your Batsuit, Combat, and Batmobile. Those are probably the 3 main ones that you're going to want to upgrade at the moment. And as you can see, most of these are unlocked. Or locked. We can't even see what they are because we either haven't gotten the gadgets or we haven't gotten the appropriate upgrades in order to unlock them. So, like, okay, explosive. This basically just increases certain things that you can do. Like, for example, you unlock the ability to take down enemies with the explosive gel, increases the range, stun duration, area of effect, things like that. Then we have combat. This is where you're going to unlock a lot of your new moves, combos, disarms, the ability to take certain people down, the ability to do different things. Free flow focus, Mark II, which comes off of critical strikes, just different things like that. A couple of these are locked. Special combo boost, special combo attacks, disarm and destroy, which is really good. That is a very good, but you need a full combo meter to do that, which if you have a full combo meter, you could also just instantly take the gunman down. So you could either destroy the gun to prevent a goon from picking it up, or you could just take out the goon instantly. Then Batmobile upgrades, they may not seem important now, but trust me, once you get into different combat scenarios with the Batmobile, you're definitely going to want them. This just increases the distance and height at to which you'll be propelled out of the Batmobile. You can see it can get really high. You got things like ram charge, increasing the speed and duration of your afterburner, dodge thruster boost, and armor for your Batmobile. And the only thing that your Batmobile can be hurt by is guns. That's why there isn't like a physical and a gun. Then you have basically increasing the type of weapons that you can have, or the type of things that you can take down, or different things. I'm not gonna go through all these because these are gonna be important, but not right now. And if you want to read them, you can pause them, but they're not going to be something I'm going to be upgrading immediately. As for now, these are each one, so I can just go ahead and buy one for each, and now I'll be a little more protected against guns and combat. So that's good. Now, I need to go to the highest structure. That's right.
This is perfect. I can release the bat scanner and search for the workers.
I've managed to intercept some radio traffic between Scarecrow and this Arkham Knight. Relaying it to you now.
I had him in my sights. I could have ended it right there.
We have not broken him yet. It will come.
Now I've waited long enough. Batman dies. Tonight.
Why do you hate him so much?
You could never understand.
Your revenge is at hand. This is his last night.
I'll make sure of it.
Any idea who the Arkham Knight is? Sounds like the two of you might have some history.
I've made a lot of enemies.
Alright, so we cannot go for these people right now because, as you can see, there are a ton of tanks and the Batmobile is not able to get here to destroy them, so we will get annihilated. So let us stick with the easier ones to go for. So let's try and go for this one.
Yeah, don't worry, it's nothing. Just a glitch. Okay, so it's finally started. It's the bat!
Oh boy. Yep, just taking out 3 armed gunmen without them even getting a chance to shoot. Alright, let's see.
This guy? Yeah, but we can't. Orders say to keep him alive. Why?
The only way to rescue the workers is to pull down that wall. I need to get the Batmobile into the compound.
Wants to pull the trigger on this a-hole himself.
Open the main access gate to allow furries to allow the Batmobile in. I don't know what I just said. Don't worry about it. Just don't even worry about it.
Close, I can feel it. Won't be long until the whole world knows what we're about.
Keep an eye on the pressure gauge.
I don't want any
Alright,
slip-ups.
so let's go ahead and save this man. Oh, then we have environment takedowns. Anything that you see highlighted in blue like that, if you get a goon near, you can do an instant takedown. And it doesn't matter what type of goon they are. It's really, really good. Really handy.
Oracle, they've killed one of the workers.
Damn it. We've got to stop them. Listen, I've managed to hack into the militia comms network. You'll be able to listen in on any channel-wide broadcast from now on.
Thanks, Oracle. I found a way to get the Batmobile into the compound. They'll pay for this. All of them.
Alright.
Gates open. Time to bring in the car.
Let's open that, and I'm thinking this might be a good area to leave the episode here. We've got 4 hostages to save. One of them we were unfortunately a little too slow.
Your 60mm cannon will penetrate these heavily armored units, but it'll take a few direct hits to destroy them.
Yes. So I think that this might be a good place to leave it. As I was trying to say, we have 4 hostages left to save. Let's hope that none of them have this man's fate. And Batman was right. We're gonna make all of them pay. They will all pay with their bones, I guess, because I will break a lot of them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Batman Arkham Knight, episode 2 here. And if you guys did, be sure to leave a like. We have a lot of big things coming in Arkham Knight and in other games in the future. So I am really excited to keep playing this game, but I'm going to take a little break, and then I'll start recording the next episode, and hopefully it should be up soon, as well as this one. So yeah, I hope to talk to you guys all later. Bye!